Make them choose you. Stop attracting people that do not choose you. Stop choosing them and do this instead. If you are finding that you have this pattern of not being chosen by people, that they are either emotionally unavailable, or they won't get close to you, or they don't want to commit to you, then this is due to something that has happened to you as a child. Now, I will go into this in this video and also explain why you keep attracting this pattern of people and not choosing you, not showing up for you. It literally stops now. This is how you can change this in the most powerful way possible. Welcome. My name is Natalie, and I am here to guide you all to creating a life you love, deserve, and desire. I offer a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions, self-study workshops, and masterclasses, and a variety of deep programs that are designed to release these limiting beliefs, these traumas that you're holding on to. So to find out more, you can just click on the link below to this video. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, then please click the subscribe button. Okay, so let's get back to the video. Why is it you are attracting people that are not choosing you? Because your parents may have been unemotionally available to you when you were a child due to things they were going through at that time. And what happens is, as a child, we end up needing what is missed in our childhood, that nurturing, getting that attention, that love. We end up needing this through other people as we grow older. And because you felt like your parents didn't choose you, not their fault, they had their own stuff going on, you have this deep need within you to be chosen by others. But what happens is we attract from a place of what we are, and we are feeling the need to be chosen by others, but have a deep inner belief that we are not chosen, and therefore there is something wrong with us. We will attract back literally what we are feeling in our lives from our outer reality, because that is just our mirror of what's going on in here in our inner reality. And therefore, the pattern of feeling not chosen or being chosen will be reflected back to us in the form of other people coming into our life and not committing to us or choosing us, you see. So this is a very, very familiar dynamic that I experienced, which then played out in my relationships. People not committing to me, people not going all in with me, people not choosing me, not showing up for me, not prioritizing me, not valuing me and not respecting me, not supporting me or having my back. And as I've said in my previous videos, the pain with each new relationship just grew and grew until I learned to listen to this lesson. I was being taught through the reflection of others to then go all in with me. You see, this feeling of not being chosen coming from our childhood leaves us feeling like there is something deeply wrong with us. We don't feel good enough. We don't feel worthy enough to create the life that we want. And that is what our identity is. And as I explained above, this then perpetuates the pattern, and it grows and carries on with us throughout our life in other relationships. And it repeats until we are ready to learn the lesson that we need to learn for this to stop. So what I was doing, and what happens with these patterns, is that people with this feeling of, what's wrong with me, low self-worth, not feeling worthy, not feeling lovable, not feeling wanted or chosen, seen, heard, not feeling respected or valued, you name it. This is what happens. And they end up staying far too long in these relationships, that are just not serving us, all because we want to be loved, we want to be chosen. And when we are looking for love outside of us with a deep inner belief that we are not feeling chosen or worthy, we create from within ourselves, and that becomes our dominant belief about ourselves, which is an unhealthy dynamic within relationships that we then attract. But you see, this dynamic feels so familiar to you from what you've experienced growing up as a child, those ups and downs. When you say you have a really strong connection with somebody, what you're really saying is you have a familiar connection based on what you experienced within your childhood. And this familiarity is then the pattern of you looking for them to validate you, to love you, to see your worth. I recall even thinking, why doesn't this person just see how worthy I am? but this person could never see how worthy I was because I was attracting someone that didn't choose themselves either. We attract from a place of who we are, not what we want. So in this dynamic, you have two people that are showing up, not having chosen themselves and looking to be chosen outside of themselves. The people that come into your life to experience a relationship with you will also have their own issues going on themselves, holding themselves back, going over and above to feel validated by their family because they too do not feel worthy or chosen enough. So this is where you need to start to choose you. This is the only reason you are attracting people who are not choosing you. It's about starting to choose you by showing up authentically in this world and not settling in an unauthentic relationship with somebody that does not choose you. It's knowing your worth. It's choosing you, showing up for you, knowing what you deserve. And you all deserve to be chosen, to be committed to in a loving relationship, if that's what it is that you're desiring. But it has to start with you in here. One of my biggest learns is now to share more openly about how I am feeling from a place of being vulnerable and authentic, no matter what the outcome is going to be. Now, I have radiating confidence. I see how valuable I am. I see how worthy I am. I love myself and I accept myself fully. I choose me. I now have no problem opening up clearly and fully explaining what I want to another person. And if this isn't what they want, I understand that. I accept that there is a chance of being rejected, but I would be choosing me and living my authenticity, my authentic truth, knowing that I am worthy of what I desire and not settling for what isn't right for me. I would be showing up for me and choosing me. You're making a choice, you see, from then on, from an authentic place. And the moment you start to choose you will be when you start to be chosen. The more you can heal and realize that this pattern can be broken, that even though the old dynamic may have been exciting at one point, it was only because it was familiar to you. It felt comfortable to you. You are worthy of choosing you to experience a loving relationship that you deserve. And you no longer need to experience this push and pull of not being chosen, which is so very, very painful. Nothing that happened to you in your childhood was ever about you. It's just how our minds have programmed this meaning. So whether it's a relationship works or not is not about you. It could mean many things. You know, you may have changed. You may have outgrown that relationship. How you were once being treated is no longer something that you can accept, or they need to be with somebody that will accept that unhealthy treatment. None of this is because you are not worthy of being loved and chosen. What happens when relationships break up is that feeling of being unworthy just gets stronger and stronger and more painful within us, reinforcing this to be true. But it only comes from a place from our childhood, from what we're holding on to. If someone leaves us, it doesn't mean we are not enough or that we are not worthy. That it's just a thought pattern based on what our minds tell us about from our childhood. That is all. So the key is to start showing up for yourself, choosing you, seeing your worth, loving yourself, showing up authentically to the world by accepting yourself fully through healing yourself from your wounds. And this can be done with my self-love and self-concept workshop, my 6-week breakthrough program, my ultimate transformation program, where you get dedicated time with me, depending on which program that you choose, between 1.5 and 2 hours a week of time with me. So there are a variety of options on where you can start your journey to choosing you, so you can be the one that is finally chosen, that is finally shown up for. All you have to do to find out more about those solutions, those coaching solutions, is just to click the link below. Much love to you all, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Take care, and I'll be back soon.